Hey guys, it's me Maple, of course, and in this video I'm playing V Rising. Now I've played this for about 2.5 hours, an hour by myself, and then another hour and a half with Michelle, all on a random PvE server. It's interesting. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like this game or not, but it was 20 bucks or 15 or something like that, and I was like, you know what? Let's give it a shot. And so far, I've been pleasantly surprised. I haven't had too much time to play it. Um, Work is keeping me very busy, and I don't have a ton of time to record, so I'm going to start my own private game by myself. I don't really care about any of this stuff, only solo play. Advanced game settings, what can I do here? I've only played on a PvE server, so all of this is new. Is there a way? I think Michelle said there was a way to skip the tutorial, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to do that anyways. Perfect. Well, Maple, YouTube's world. Sure. Since it's only solo play, I don't have to worry about a password, I don't think. PvE versus PvP doesn't matter because I'm by myself. I've only played PvE. I feel like PvP would be, it would only be fun and fair if, allow access. I think it would only be fun and fair if everyone started at the same time and everyone had the same amount of time to play. That's the problem with open world sandbox games. There's always those clans and those tryhards, for lack of a better word, who will get so far ahead of everyone else, and then they'll be so bored because they have nothing better to do with their lives that they'll prowl the beginner zones and just kill noobs all day, like in Ark Survival Evolved. There's a reason I only ever play that in private servers, because everyone is just awful to play with. Green skin tone, interesting. Let's try something. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. That's kind of neat. I know last time I didn't really go with edge, but this time I guess I could do edge. I hate the male model in this. It looks so dumb. It's like it's designed by someone who was self-conscious about these things and they wanted to make it look normal or something. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. It's probably not healthy, but let's go with something weird. Oh my goodness, that's a little too weird. Hair color, let's see, hairstyle. Does hair really work with that face? I don't know. No, that face just, I don't like it. Ooh, that kind of looks angry. That works. Hair color. I think white actually kind of works in this instance, but let's see here, maybe orange. No, orange does not go well with that skin tone. That looks okay. Very angry. Bat wings on my ears, why not? Adana. Um, hmm. Adana, should I stick with that? I could, or I could switch it up a little bit. It's hard to decide. Randomize. Tatiana, Juanette, Adana, Celeste, Faye, Leandra, Joliet, Beatrice, Jocasta, Javera, Stephanie, Sierra. Is that how you pronounce that? I'm gonna go with that one. That one's interesting. Create. Alright, so pretty much you start in a coffin in the tutorial, at least. I don't know if that changes at all. And then you get some abilities. You get the melee attack, you get a dash, you get a long ranged, like, ball of something, and then you get counter, which is someone that attacks you while you're doing that. You like blow up and do some damage to them. It's like there's some things to break in this room. I never broke the first time, but they're not dropping anything, so I can break those too. Neat. Anything over here? I didn't really explore this area the first time. Looks like there's not much to explore. I was gonna record a video yesterday because I had the day off, but it turns out I didn't have the ability to, really, because I didn't have a shock mount for my microphone. I've never had one, and recording videos is really difficult without it in my current situation. Like right now, you will still hear some like bumping and stuff, but it's nowhere near as bad as before. Like if I tap my desk like this, you might hear it a little bit, but that would be really irritating if I didn't have the shock mount. It doesn't work as well as I was hoping it would, but it does work a little bit. Now, this game is, I don't know why a lot of people were saying it's like Valheim. It's nothing like Valheim. It's just, I mean, it's also a sandbox, but then Minecraft would be just like Valheim, you know? Doesn't make any sense. But, ouchie. Counter, there we go. And boom. Everything has different purposes so far. I haven't found any junk items. Crafting is relatively quick in this. Everything is rather satisfying and honestly well made. I've only ran into one bug. I don't know why I said it like that. And it fixed itself rather quickly, which is nice. It does lag a bit if you break a lot of things, or it'll randomly lag and cause some frame rate issues, but it hasn't been too bad, and I have a feeling they might eventually fix that. I think the one thing I'm most disappointed about this game is the Day 1 DLC. I think that's bad business practice, in my opinion. Thankfully, as far as I know, it's mostly just cosmetic, which makes it slightly forgivable, but I still think that's just a little bit scummy. especially since the DLC is $10 more than the game itself. I think that's very ridiculous, especially for what you get. I understand that's purpose, but I don't know. If they're that comfortable making that kind of DLC, I worry what will come from it in the future. This area I am going a little slow in because I just want to kill everything, collect some resources. Bones aren't going to be that hard to come across, but there's a lot of rats around here which are useful, and I recommend picking them up. They'll be more useful later on when you get the blood press, but it won't take too long to get, I don't think. Unless you're like me and you do everything else but build in games like this until you're kind of forced to. Building is not the most interesting. It's rather intuitive and quick and easy, but it's a little on the boring side. Okay, I'm running out of blood, and if I run out of blood entirely, I will die. So I'm going to craft what I can here. I wonder if I can eat a rat. Small amount of blood. Alright, I'm going to enter the woods. Last time I entered over here. I haven't explored too much of the west side. In the PvE world, I think my base is around here. And I've explored up to this point, like in this kind of area. The map is rather big. Alright, crafting. So I've crafted both of those and it automatically equips. And then, oops, it's shift to jump. Alright, I want to find something that I can drain for blood. Like that deer right there. And I can feed on it, and I will get creature 4%. There are different types of blood in this game. And then when you feed, you get different types of blood quality. I don't know if it stacks. I don't think it does, but I never really paid attention. If you hover over an enemy that has blood, depending, unless it's like a boss enemy, it will tell you the percentage. And based off of the percentage of blood that you get, the stronger the bonuses will be. Like that wolf over there has 19% creature. That'd be pretty nice to get right off the bat. Get it? Bat? I'm sorry. Okay, where are you guys going? What are y'all chasing? 19%. Okay, it just kind of got aggroed to something else. There we go. Alright, creature 19%. And now I have 3 to 15% movement speed. And as you see on those Roman numerals up top, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, that's how you unlock the other things. If I got like 25% to 30%, I might unlock tier 2. But it looks like it didn't stack there. So although I had like 4%, it did not add up with the 19%, it just replaced it. So that is something to keep in mind. Like if I fed off of this 6% wolf, there's a good chance that it would lower. But I'm not going to do that because I don't want it to lower. I wish that it didn't, but, you know, learning curves. Now, there's a lot of different humans. There's workers, warriors, brutes, rogues, and they all have their different, like, classes, if you will. Let's see, I have leather, so I can make the gloves and the boots. There's also little plants that you can gather. Some moose right there, only 5%. So less than the deer. And because I'm by myself, I will not be discovering anyone else's buildings. Unfortunately, there are placed ruins that look like a very old player base. No, I don't want to feed. You can cancel feeding by left clicking, and that will do a lot of damage to them. I've not had it not kill an enemy. I don't know what expose vein does. Lower guard, allow other vampires to drink your blood. Oh, that's cool. Oh, a poacher. This is a human, but it's only a rogue 1%, so it's not really worth my time to try and drain him. But yeah, this right here would be like a castle center. I think a castle heart, which you'll eventually see. I think, yeah, I haven't unlocked the ability to craft yet, or to do that yet. I'm gonna make the bone axes so that I can start chopping down some trees. They seem to come in a pair every single time you make them, which is really cool. And chopping down trees and getting resources can take its time, as you can tell. Unfortunately, if you get a worker, it can increase the resource yields and how fast you cut down resources and the like. What are you fighting, moose? It's a 5% from earlier, I think. Now there's random big creatures out and about. That man trap is a little tough for me, but I know it's probably around level 20. Yeah, I shouldn't do that. That's a bad idea. Alright, now it wants me to make a mace and smash rocks, so I can do that really quickly. I don't want this video to be too long, because I do have an alarm going off, and I also have work today. And I won't be back until like almost 11 p.m. because I get the late shift. Yay. So you can tell I'm very happy. But hopefully it's only temporary that I'll be working this late. Hopefully. If only YouTube was, if only I was entertaining enough to have a big YouTube channel. Unfortunately, I never got too far. I think a lot of it had to do with my mental health, but also a bit of luck is also involved. Oh, the sun is rising. You do die in the sunlight. It starts slowly and then it gets a lot faster. 8%. Alright. Yep. Okay, so where do I want to set up my base? This isn't a bad spot. Never mind, it's a very bad spot. I don't want to build a base that close to a golem. I've built a base really close to one, but that's a little too close for me. You gotta find all the shade that you can and try to just move around through the environment smartly. I don't want to build the base too close to the southern exit, because then it just takes longer to get back to as you hunt down larger enemies. Oh boy, here's some humans. 20. There's a rogue 29, or warrior 29% right there. Oh boy. Alright. And I died. Damn. Unfortunately, I don't have anyone to come get me. And I never put down a coffin. Looks like I can spawn at these teleporters. That is a lot of bats. My goodness. My goodness, that was a lot of bats. Alright, you do drop pretty much everything but your weapons and armor. In PvE at least. You might drop everything in PvP, I'm not sure. It would kind of make sense from a balance perspective. I think. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe if they're stronger than you and you're able to kill them and get like an upgrade to their gear, but like then it would just kind of, I don't know. That would be snowballing a bit too much, wouldn't it? Interesting rabbits. Oh boy. There's another one. And it's daytime, so this is a little tricky right now. Another difficulty of building a base farther up is the average enemy is going to be a higher level, harder to deal with. But let's see here. I want a good amount of resources. I'd love to find some copper to build next to. If I could find a nice copper deposit, that'd be great. I think that's gonna be like a those yellow zones are like not facilities, but zones where enemies can I guess have towns or things like that. Alright, where am I? Now this back area, it's not ideal. Oh jeez, Trents. But it's not the worst. Nice, there's a lot of copper right here. I think maybe going up here wouldn't be a bad idea. Farther away from the Trent, I can deal with a bear. And the Trent's helping me. Nope, Trent's gone. Alright. So I'm gonna build my castle heart right about here. And I will put my foundations around. Each one costs more blood essence, but that's not too big of a deal. I think that's... Let's do that. Now I got a lot of area to work with right off the bat. And I say that a lot. Alright. Construct and interact with. Put that in there. Claim. Okay, so now I can put up palisades to block out the sun and to defend myself. First things first, I'm going to get rid of this wall. And I'm just going to build a palisade that can block out some of the sun. Just like right here and right here for now. And a little coffin to respawn at. And I need to place down one more palisade. I don't have enough wood for that. Now I don't have to worry about the sun. I need to go get some more blood here shortly. It looks like I got a message on Discord as well. And I forgot to mute my phone. That would be a good idea so that I don't get bing bonged in the middle of this. My notification sound is bing bong. It's you know, I suppose if you follow American politics to an extent, you might know it. Or if you watch Channel 5 News. But just look up "fuck your life" bing bong and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Does that work? Yep. Alright, let's build a stash. Thankfully I don't have to worry about anyone stealing my stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna put the rats and the hearts in there. And now I want to build a sawmill and a workbench, which means I need more lumber, possibly more stone. So I'm going to break down these walls, give myself more space to work with, and also get the resources. And once I put down the crafting bench, I think I'm going to call it there. See, I still don't have enough lumber, so let's go chop down some more trees. And I have not tested it, but you might be able to sleep through the day in the coffin, but you can't do that on a PvE, or I don't think you can do that on a server with other players. I have not tested it, so I don't know. Just a theory. But usually during the daytime is the best time to build and craft, kind of like the nighttime in other games. Alright, I didn't put too much in there. Okay, so I can put down this, and once you put down things, you can deconstruct them, but you can also move them just by holding down left click on it. I think, I don't know, can I move palisades? Pillars? I don't think I can. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can do that, but you get 100% refund on the palisade walls and stuff, which is nice. I'm gonna put all my lumber in here, and I gotta wait about 2 minutes, I think, to make what I need to get the planks I need to build a crafting bench. So in the meantime, I'm gonna get more lumber and stone. And this is when a worker would come in handy. It looks like at some point you can get servants as well, which is very interesting. I have not gotten to that point, but it would be very cool. Alright. Let's go over here and put more lumber in there. It looks like I got half of what I need. Oh, I need 8, not 6. Alright, so it's gonna take a bit longer. About 2 and 2/3 minutes. So I think it's 20 seconds per plank, which they can go faster if it's in a confined location. And I think you can reduce the cost if you have the matching floor. So if I put a workshop floor or something underneath it, then I believe it would reduce the cost to make planks. Same goes for a lot of other workshop related things. But I have yet to get to that point where I can confine anything. I have no idea how to build a roof in this game. I haven't even started building stone walls, so all of that is unknown to me. This must be a very relaxing sound. Now this video probably won't go out until tomorrow, which is gonna be Saturday for me at least. Just for point of reference, I guess. I don't know, it's useless information, but I thought I'd say it anyways. Alright, and now it wants me to increase my gear level, but that's where I'm gonna call it for today's video. I just muted myself for a moment. Alright, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it relaxing and entertaining, and I really hope to see you in the next one. If you have any ideas or requests for future videos, then let me know, and yeah, see you in the next one. Bye bye.